Thanks for joining me. I'm Maurice, and I've got another vlog about the word if. We're going through the New Testament. We're up to 1 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 11. This is what Paul said. But now I have written unto you not to keep company, if any man that is called a brother be a fornicator, or covetous, or an idolater, or a railer, or a drunkard, and an extortioner. With such a one, know not to eat. Don't even have a meal with a believer who's walking disorderly. It's interesting because it's specific to Christians who walk disorderly. The world walk disorderly by default. And Paul says we should mix with the world. We're in the world. How can we be lights in the darkness if we don't mix with people who are not believers? Well, they're not governed or obligated to keep the law of God. They're not believers. They don't believe in God. Why should they keep the rules a Christian should keep? We want to impose the rules of Christianity on the world, and we're wrong. It's when you become a Christian you come under the rules of God. Well, it's the same about every area of life. There are rules. You can't make up your own rules. Whatever vacation or vocation or sport you choose, there are rules you have to abide by, or else you'll be expelled. Whenever you become a member of a club, you're given rules, be it a social club, a political party, or a sports club. There are rules. And with sports, there's referees to make sure you keep the rules, and if you don't keep the rules, you get a yellow card or a red card, or you're expelled, you're sent off, you're disqualified. So if you become a believer in Christ and you claim you're following him, you have to abide by the rules that Jesus tells you about. And Paul, the New Testament's full of rules of how to live a Christian life. Paul says to Timothy, a young minister, 2 Timothy 2:4, no man that goes to war entangles himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who's chosen him to be a soldier. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet he is not crowned, except he strive lawfully. You've got to strive lawfully. You can't run a race if you don't keep the rules. You're disqualified. You can only win if you keep the rules. And so it is with a Christian. And many Christians are doing their own thing. They're not following the rules. They're not following what Paul and Jesus said. And they're not suggestions, they're rules. Every suggestion in the Bible is not a suggestion, it's a rule. It's a commandment. No wonder Christians don't live the abundant lives they're promised. Many Christians talk about the abundant life, but they're not living it. Why? Because they're breaking the rules. You can't live the abundant life if you're breaking the rules. Salvation's free and it's by grace, but the abundant life is conditional on keeping the rules. Something for you to think about. Are you keeping the rules? If you've got problems and tragedy in your life and sickness, ask God, show me if I'm breaking the rules, because there are rules to every area of life. And if you're a Christian, you've got to keep the rules or you're disqualified at the judgment seat of Christ. Well, I'm a busy man. I'm going now. Be blessed. See you in the plan.